at it again. And, there's this thing going on online. I don't know if you guys have taken note of it, but we're going to be talking about it today, where people have come out and have been discussing that or talking about how they used to be a part of the left and they feel like they were deceived and lied to, and now they aren't a part of the left anymore. Obviously, we had the speech from Amber Rose, and I talked about that and talked about a person's comments on that, which a lot of y'all figured out who it was. I never said the person's name. Okay, that didn't come from me. All right. But yeah, I want to show these clips of these individuals because I do think this is a phenomenal thing that is happening right now, amongst people that were on the left. And obviously, I used to be one of those individuals, right? You guys know the story. I've documented the whole thing throughout this journey. So you guys have gotten to witness mine. I don't really have to tell you a whole lot. But yeah, I'm going to play these videos for you because they're absolutely amazing. Now let's dive in.
So I'm seeing a thing where people are just coming clean like, hey, like I used to be liberal and now I'm not. That's me. I would also like to add into this conversation both political and non-political reasons why I'm no longer supporting liberals or Democrats. And I'm not just saying I was liberal. I went to the George Floyd protests in Phoenix, Arizona. Here's another picture. I got tear gassed, and this is me in a mask. Proof enough. I never met a happy liberal the whole time I was a liberal. I met depressed liberals, I met anxious liberals, I met sociopathic liberals, and none of that was ever good for my mental health. Like, I had to get away from that because I was never gonna get better. And not only that, you guys are so insulting and condescending, and I was exactly like you when I was a liberal too. The first hint that somebody doesn't agree with what I think, I just can't help it but sound condescending and then insult them immediately. Like, that's your opening. Not a very effective way to do politics, let me tell you. Nobody wants to listen to an asshole. And also, like, another turning point for me was like, why are y'all naked at your gay parades in front of kids? I have no problem with you being gay. It's just a no for me, dog.
That's one. Here's another. Check it out.
I'll be the first to admit that I was a Trump hater. I did not like Trump at all. I thought that he was the most racist human being on this earth. I didn't understand why people praised him as a president or wanted him to be elected in the first place. It's embarrassing to say that the media did get to me, that I believed all those lies they sold, not only them, but a bunch of influencers. Like I said, so embarrassing. But here we are 4 years later, and I can confidently say that the choice has never been more clear, and I will be voting for Trump come November 5th. I am only 22 years old. I understand that I am still young. But if you're somebody that used to be like me, that was a little bit more liberal or leaning towards Biden, just anybody really that wasn't Trump, I urge you to dig a little bit deeper. The main thing I was always told was, oh, you're Mexican. Trump is racist towards Mexicans. Because somebody would show me a 2-second clip from an interview that was maybe an hour long. Dig a little bit deeper. There's always going to be minor things that we don't agree with, but this man loves this country. There's absolutely no denying that. He wants the best for it. He's going to secure our borders. He believes in immigration when done legally. He believes in keeping men out of women's sports. He wants to stop with the whole gender and politics in school nonsense. He will make America affordable again. I hope I can get married and have a family within the next 5 years, but that's not going to be possible if Biden or any Democrat gets elected into office. I can go on and on about why Trump is a man for the job come this November. And for the next 4 months until election, this account will be completely political. I'm going to do everything I can to be a voice for Trump, especially with Gen Z. Love you guys and everybody that follows me. Thanks for being here.
Shout out to her. That was beautiful. That was beautiful. You love to hear it. You love to hear it. Such a wonderful thing. Such a wonderful thing. But there's more. I should have said that from the jump, There's more. How could I forget about there's more? Goodness gracious. I'm terrible. Check out this next clip.
I don't like Trump. Really? Can you name any past or future policies you didn't like? I don't like Trump. Really? Can you name any past or future policies you didn't like? I just don't like the way he talks. He's racist, and he's a rapist, and he's a convict. You know what? You're right. You know what the worst thing he did for Americans was? The bottom 50% of American households saw a 40% increase in their net worth. Our economy was thriving. I could actually afford groceries, giving us tax cuts for the middle class, giving them extra money per child, helping the black community more than any other president actually has, being so intimidating that he actually provided us with foreign peace. The first president in 60 years to not start a war. Yeah, the guy that allowed more than 6 million Americans wage increases, bonuses, and extra benefits due to his tax cuts for the middle class. Yeah, the president that wants to actually replace our income tax with tariffs from exports. The guy that wants to stop taxing waitresses on their tips. The guy who wants to end veteran homelessness. The guy who's calling for the death penalty for human traffickers. The guy who wants to protect our people. Educate before you hate. Check out Agenda 47 before you decide you hate Trump.
Couldn't have said it any better myself. Educate before you hate. And check out Agenda 47. Not Project 2025 or whatever that they keep trying to throw on to Trump, even though it has nothing to do with Donald Trump. Agenda 47 is Trump's official. It's on Trump's official website, not Project 2025. That's something somebody else made. Once again, Democrat politicians and Democrat media just flat out lying to folks. Oh, this is Trump's agenda. No, it isn't. It has nothing to do with Trump. Zero. Like, just these folks are just blatant liars, bro. And the crazy part is they've convinced people to believe it. Like that's Trump's platform. Like, my goodness. My goodness. All right. I've got another video here for you guys to check out. There's more.
You know, what's crazy about all of this is people are straight brainwashed. In my almost 50 years, you know, I used to vote Democrat a lot because that's what you was taught. You know, you grew up, you know, But then as I started getting older, I'm like, no, that's the problem. And to see so many of my peers and so many people in this country have been brainwashed by Democratic propaganda media that we have known has been propaganda media since 2001, since 9/11, since the Patriot Act. We have had propaganda media because it was written into law that we could propaganda American citizens. And yet, you know this, but you still look at the news as if it's true. Perfect example. As Trump is dodging bullets, the CNN host is saying, well, you know, the Trump campaign in the past has always said they had a legitimate threat, you know, but it's always been, you know, non-substantiated. She's dodging bullets. Literally dodging bullets, and you're live on there saying what he's saying is bullets. That is what I'm talking about. Propaganda. And I got homeboys like, well, hey. No. It's not no well. Nothing. If you are a God-fearing person, period, there is no well. Chicken. No. Y'all sound ignorant and paid for and ops. It's sad. Stop, man. This shit is real out here, and we are in a situation where, just look at your community. Democratic mayors, Democratic senators, Democratic commissioners, Democratic city council. What the hell does your city look like? What is your crime rate? What is your lockup rate? How safe are you to walk down your street? I'm from Minnesota. Ever since George Floyd, that's been going downhill. Democratic leadership. People I know. It's bullshit. It's all an agenda, and y'all are walking right into the goddamn web, stupidly blind, or you're an op, and you're one of them, and you don't care.
Hey, I can't argue with that. He definitely made a great point when he said, look at your city. Can you walk down your street safely? Who's running your city? You know, you look at a place like Chicago, aka Chirac. Like, it's nicknamed after a war zone. That hasn't registered to you? These people that you claim are so great. These Democrats, so fantastic. They're the only ones that have been running Chicago. It ain't no Republican, even though Mayor Brandon Johnson tries to blame Republicans for all the stuff that's going on in Chicago. Ain't no Republican ran Chicago in, 80 years? This ain't got nothing to do with Republicans. But Democrats are so fantastic. Come on now. How terrible is it? You get a place like Baltimore. Same type of situation. Look at a place like California. Yeah, I called it California. It's about one election away from being communist. I mean, my goodness. This place is crazy. I mean, California used to be a place that people would want to go. You wouldn't catch me stepping foot in California ever. Ever. Under no circumstance will I ever step foot in California. Not a once. Not a once. And that used to be a place that people would love to go to. Not anymore. Not anymore. But hey, who am I? I'm just the guy that makes videos online from time to time. Goodness gracious. But I just wanted to show you guys a few quick videos, of people opening their eyes and realizing what's actually happening out here. It's a beautiful thing to see. Y'all stay safe out there. Peace and love. I'm out.